Good evening. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys tuning in live, wherever you're listening from. Thanks for tuning in to the Stuck in Reality podcast by yours truly, Nick Marquis. We're here tonight for Fellas Night. Fellas, I need y'all to tune in, man. Ladies, tune in as well. Of course, I've posted the link if you want to join in live one-on-one and talk about it one-on-one with me tonight. You can do so. I also want to thank everyone from watching and listening to this podcast from Apple Podcasts. We're also on Spotify and also iHeartRadio. So thank you all as well. But if you're tuning in by Facebook, man, and Instagram, thank you so much. And also YouTube, go subscribe to the YouTube channel as well, Stuck in Reality Podcast. So come on in. You guys talk to me when you get in. What's going on, Kit? What's going on, Shalonda? How you doing? What's going on? Appreciate y'all joining in with me today. Y'all come on in, man, because I have something I need to share with you guys for the fellas tonight. Fellas, it's some stuff we got to do to be the best person we have to be to attract the woman that we want out here in the dating sexual marketplace. So I'm here to share those things with you. We ain't gonna be long tonight, but I definitely want to get this off and let people know, let the guys know what they need to do as well. The drink of the night is Taylor Port, and I'm sipping on a little bit of that. Hopefully everybody had a great productive week last week, and coming into now it's Tuesday, so man, I know Mondays are rough for everybody. But look, we're gonna jump right into it. First of all, fellas, I don't know if you remember me saying this on the introduction to the podcast before we got started, but I said one of the main things that we have to do as men is we have to stop the lying. Lying, man, it's a big no in my book. That's one thing I do not do as a man when it comes down to my woman or whoever I'm dealing with in the sexual marketplace. I do not tell lies, not little white lies, not big white lies, not little lies, not small lies, not big lies. I don't lie, period. And the reason for that is, man, I'm gonna tell you what lying does. Lying basically creates a imaginary world that doesn't exist. What's going on, Lena, Kim? Y'all come on in. Yeah, lying creates an imaginary world that doesn't exist, and it's not fair to the other party. So by you lying, you make someone believe that it's another lifestyle that's being, portrayed, and really that's not the case. So and plus, man, you shouldn't want to lie anyway, because man, down through the years of me living, I've found out that lying is too much of a job for me. I'm not cut out for it. You have to build a lie and then build a lie on top of a lie, and it's just a continuous. You know what I'm saying? It's just a continuous cycle that women, man, it's just not fair to them, man. So, fellas, number one thing that we got to stop doing is the lying, man. We got to stop lying, y'all. It just ain't fair. And it's just not cool. As a man, you want a woman to remember you for having integrity, and it's big. You know what I'm saying? When a woman is saying that she's going to put her trust in you as a man, to lead her, to guide her, and to be the head of the household, she needs to be able to trust you. So you don't want to start out, you know what I'm saying, lying, because the whole relationship is going to be built on a lie. So, and there's no way to go back and fix that. You know what I'm saying? She's never going to look at you the same again, and you'll never get her full respect again, ever. So that's one thing we got to stop doing, man. We got to stop the lying. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all so much. Ken, what's up? My guy Kid said my granddad used to say, if you tell one lie, you're going to have to tell another one to cover that lie. Yes, sir, Kid. Hey, man, you know how I go, man. It's a continuing cycle. You're going to have to continue to build those lies, man. And next thing you know, the whole lifestyle is a lie. So, yeah, you're absolutely right about that. So, yeah. Second thing, fellas, when you're talking to these women, man, women don't need to be dating on potential. They don't date on potential. They need you to be who you are. They need you to be a provider. You, as men, let me go ahead and just be honest with you guys. You need to be able to at least provide a middle class lifestyle or more. Average man makes about 41.5. That's average. That's average earnings, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? For, you know what I'm saying, if you just get started and just getting up, man, I'm not, you know, I don't know everybody's situation, but as men, we have to build value. Women have to preserve value. So we're going to continue to build value until basically the day that we die. We have to keep competing, as well as women. They have to keep competing. But for men, providing is our hardwire. That's where we get our pride from. That's what we pride on. That's where our, you know what I'm saying, our pride and joy lies in us being able to provide. So as a man, when you're talking to these ladies, when you're dating these ladies out here, you need to be able to be a provider. Because that's what's part of the problem now, is that the modern woman thinks that she needs to be the provider. And that's not the case. Real men, we don't care about women's money and education. Yes, it is great. We're not saying don't get it. But as a man, you need to be able to provide a lifestyle to the woman that you want to attract and you want to have on your shoulders, man. If you want that fine woman, if you want her to be this dime piece, this, you know what I'm saying, this beautiful jewel in your life, hey, it's something that comes with that. You need to be able to take care of that woman that you're trying to attract. So yeah, be able to provide at least a middle class lifestyle for these ladies out here, gentlemen. They need to at least see that you can take care of yourself out here before you try to take care of her and build a family with that woman. So yeah. Another thing with the ladies, man, don't get me wrong, fellas. There are ladies that have went to college and gotten a great career and that will and don't mind being the breadwinner in the household. But keep this in mind. You need to be performing as well. She doesn't need to be the breadwinner and you're not bringing, you know what I'm saying, anything to the table. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the reality of it. Women will do it. They will be the breadwinner and they will provide, but they're not built to do it long term. I'm gonna say it again. They will do it. They will hold you down, but they are not built to do it long term. Their hardwire is not providing. Ours is. So they'll do it, but keep in mind, there's a time clock on it. So they're giving you time to get it together. They're giving you time to, you know what I'm saying, hey, you know, go back to school, get a trade, or go back to school and get it together while they hold it down. But you have a time clock on it. So they're not built to do that long term. So make sure that if you got you a ride or die, make sure you're not exhausting that resource that she's providing while you get your, you know what I'm saying, life together, man. You need to be able to provide for that woman, you know what I'm saying, period. So yeah, that's the second thing, man. Hey, first thing is we got to stop lying. Be upfront. If you're talking to someone, and keep in mind, man, as people, we're not retarded. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand when you're talking to someone, you exchange numbers. I said this up under my post today. When you exchange numbers with somebody, you don't automatically cut off everybody that you're dealing with. And I'm not talking about you dealing with someone sexually. You could be talking to someone just as a friend and you guys just go on a date occasionally, or it just could be phone conversation. But you just don't cut them off completely just because you exchange numbers with another person. So be honest about what you have going on. If you just want, be intentional about what you want to have going on. And that makes everything work out smoothly, man. No craziness going on. If she acts up after you've been straight up truthful with her, man, from the jump since day one, then you know what you're dealing with in the first place. But you being truthful, man, keeps that relationship from going south, you know what I'm saying, or that woman from going south on you when stuff really hits the fan. You know what I'm saying? So me, I'm a guy, man. I'm brutally honest. You talk to me, I'm gonna let you know what I got going on off top. So you have a decision to make. If you want to involve yourself with what I have going on, or you want to hit the road. You can burn that highway up. You can burn it up, but I'm going to let you know what I got going on. And I think that's what most ladies are referring to about playing the games and all of that. But now, ladies, it's something that I do have to tell you about that truth thing. If you say you want the truth, please be ready for the truth. Please be ready for it. Do not say that you want the truth, and when a man tells you the truth, then it's still the same consequence. I call that lie welcoming behavior, because telling the truth has the same consequence as telling a lie. So that's why most men lie in the first place, because they know it's going to give them more time. So you can't be like that. I came up with this one today, and it hit me. I said, ladies, if you do not want to accept the lie, you have to change how you receive the truth. I'm gonna say it again. That thing, all right with me. If you do not want to accept a lie, you have to change how you receive the truth. So it cannot have the same consequence. If we're gonna give you that option of, you know what I'm saying, of you know what I'm saying, still dealing with us and putting it out there, cool. But be ready for the truth. Be prepared. If you say that's what you want, be intentional about it and own up to it. But you cannot have the same consequences for your man telling you the truth as you do for him telling a lie. That is unfair. That is not cool. So again, if you don't want to accept the lie, you have to change how you receive the truth. So yeah. So fellas, after you stop the line, that's one. The next one is be prepared to provide a middle class lifestyle or above for the ladies. Man, hey, you have to be able to bring something to the table as a man, man. And if we're providers, we have to be that. Be a provider. Be willing to do that for your woman. Third thing, you have to have a vision and plan for your life and a relationship. So the lady that you're talking to, the woman in your life that's on the other side of that phone, she needs to know that you have a vision and plan in place for your life, and you have a vision and plan in place for the relationship. Because if she's going to trust you to be the head of the household, she's going to have to put her trust in you with the resources, with the decisions to be made, the big decisions to be made, with the children, with everything. So she needs to know that the man that she's giving that trust to has a plan and vision for them, for her, for the kids, for y'all's relationship. So with that being said, fellas, we have to date with intention. I'm not talking to the guys that's out here that just want to have sex and just looking for sex. All right, you need to be upfront about that also. And if that's what the lady wants, cool. I'm talking to the guys that are looking for something serious and looking to settle down. You have to date with intention. State your intentions to that woman and make sure her intentions line up with your intentions. You have to be on the same page, be on one accord. And because understand, don't expect for her to break out and, you know what I'm saying, and take the lead. If we're going to be leaders, if we're going to listen, as men, we set the tone and the woman keeps the atmosphere. That's how it goes. Most women, they reciprocate, they mirror. Most of them, the generalization of them do. So if you've got that type of woman, you have to set the tone and let her keep the atmosphere. So date with intention, man. Date with intention. Let your intentions be known to that woman. What you're trying to do. If you're trying to be in a serious relationship, make that known. If you're trying to, if you're dating with the purpose of marriage, make it known. And then you turn around and ask her, is she dating with those same intentions? And then we can just stop wasting time from the get-go. But what we're doing is we're going into relationships assuming that the other person wants what you want. It don't work like that. Too much time wasted. And ladies, you don't need to let waste time with men that are not dating with intention. You need to be asking questions too. Because the one thing that you don't have that men have is time. You don't have that type of time. So date with intention. Fellas, know what you want from your woman. Be direct. Be direct with your woman. Let her know, hey, I like a relationship where I can see my money. I mean, I said see my money, see my woman a lot. So the ladies will know up front. Jasmine McCray said, "Let me ask this: why is it so hard for men to believe that a woman only wants a great friendship with them?" Well, I'll leave it up. Um, that's not all what women want. I'll just be honest with you. Talking to women across the board, that's not all that women want. Women want more than that. A friendship is cool, but there's a lot more that goes into it. We can go into that on another day, but women want more than that. Women have said across the board that they want men to be providers. You know what I'm saying? They want men to be providers, protectors, the security, the vision, the provision, the structure, the guidance, the disciplinaries. They men provide a lot. So women want that. But we'll talk about that on another day, Jasmine. But yeah. And also again, I'm gonna say it again, ask qualifying questions. Guys, you have to ask qualifying questions. You need to know how your woman acts when she's mad, how she acts when she's happy, how she acts when she's broke, how does she act when she has money, vice versa. Ladies, you need to know the same thing. How your man acts when he's mad. How does he act when he not mad? How does he act when he has money? How does he act when he's broke? You need to. We gotta ask qualifying questions. But fellas, it's for you tonight. You have to set the tone. So yeah, again, the first one was we got to stop the line. Second one was be able to provide at least a middle class lifestyle for the ladies. Thirdly, I appreciate y'all chiming in. I got a lot of responses from there. Keisha Perkins, what's up? Lena, Jamelia, Sonia, what's up, y'all? Thank y'all for tuning in. So again, um, yeah, man, you got to have a vision and a plan for the life and relationship. That was the third one. Make sure you date with intention. Make sure you know what you want from your woman. Uh, the next one is why you guys are vetting on that phone, because I believe here's my thing, fellas. For any woman, I think you guys should be vetting over the phone at least 30 to 60 days before you even go out on a date with the lady. That's just to make sure you know who this lady is, what you're getting into, what the intentions are, and you guys are on the same page. Um, you can get a whole lot done, man. Just making sure you take your time with dating. We rush things way too much, and We end up investing more. You know what I'm saying, in money than we do in time, and the time is more precious than the money when it comes down to what I'm saying the beginning stages of dating. So make sure you invest the time, man. 30 to 60 days over that phone, vetting over the phone, man, making sure you guys are on the same page. After you do that, man, it's time for dating. You guys make sure that you when you guys are starting to date, um, make sure that you pay attention to the small things. I often say this a lot, man. Small things pack a powerful punch. Um, it's small things that women look at that you got to have an it factor about you that separates you from every other guy. And you have to understand that women look at those small things just as big as the bigger things. Uh, Small things like knowing her dress size, knowing her shoe size, favorite color, the routines that she have during her everyday lifestyle. Remember those, and then you should be able. This is my next one. You should be able and also wanting to take initiative. Do things without being asked. Do things. Think about her when she's not thinking about herself. You have to pay attention to that woman. I'm trying to tell you. What's going on, Brenda? What's going on? Appreciate y'all tuning in. So yeah, paying attention. I can't tell you, man, how much paying attention to the person that I'm dating and I'm involved with has gotten me, man, skyrocketed with that woman, man, and the points systems in her brain. It's like, man, nigga, you just got 2,000 points from that one. You know what I'm saying? It was just a small thing. Remembering her color. You know what I'm saying? And that's Chill Will. What it do, man? What's up? What's up? What up, Will? So yeah, remembering those her favorite color, man. Remember her shoe size and just order her some shoes. Send it to her house. You know what I'm saying? Unexpectedly, she gets home. from work, and she's not expecting it, man. She see the box and she sees a little card or with your name on it. Boy, I'm trying to put y'all on game tonight. Look, those small things, man, get you a long way with the woman that that you're dating and you're talking to. So, fellas, man, we gotta be intentional. We gotta be truthful, man. We gotta be men of integrity. Make sure that you're being truthful, man, with that woman, brutally honest. And I found out, man, when you're brutally honest with your woman, she'll stop asking a lot of questions. She will stop asking a lot of questions because sometimes when you're brutally honest like that, they're scared of even knowing. It's like, I ain't even not gonna ask no more because I don't even want to know because this man gonna tell me the truth and I ain't really prepared for what he about to say. So be intentional, man. Be truthful, and the more you're like that, it it leaves room for your woman to not second guess what you do and who you are. I don't get phone calls, man. I'm traveling all up and down the road, man. If I'm dealing with my woman or whoever I'm dealing with, I don't get phone calls. What you doing and where you at is women in your face and what none of that because I've set the precedence. I've set the tone. I don't lie. I'm intentional about what I'm doing. So once you do that, that gives the woman confidence in who she's dating. But you have to start off on the right foot, man. You can't do this on the back end. This has to be done on the front end of the relationship in dating. So, fellas, we got to get it together, man. We have to be the best versions of ourselves if we want these women to be up under our leadership. If you want to be a leader, man, you have to act like one. So again, um, I hope you guys are enjoying this content out there, man. Who else we got out there, man? Y'all talk to me tonight. Um, just trying to let the fellas know, man, what we need to be doing in order to see different results from our ladies, because our ladies, they put on here numerous of times that they're tired of playing the games, man. So I'm trying to help the fellas out in that aspect and let them know, man, that hey, man, these ladies, if they said that they're ready like they say they are, you give them the truth, you date with intention, you be able to provide a middle class lifestyle or above, and you have a vision and plan for the relationship. And then after that, man, you start paying attention to that woman, man. After that, man, I think, man, if you use these points that I'm giving you tonight, dating will be successful. Women will see that men are serious out here, but you have to at least, man, do these things, man, for women to take you seriously. So yeah, um, I didn't plan to be long tonight. Who else we got out there, man? We got Sonya. What's going on? Sonya said, "Yeah, they be out here wasting time." Yeah, hey, I get it. I get it. So that's what this live is for. It's for the fellas tonight. It's the fellas' night tonight. Keisha said, "Say it again." Yeah, Shalonda, I'm glad you're enjoying it. She said, "Wow, yeah, yeah." Um, Jamelia said, "Yes, please be honest. Give me the option. Don't decide for me." Yeah, fellas, most ladies, you'll be surprised, man, that most ladies sometimes want what you want. If it's just sex, man, they may have hit a point in their life to where they're just chilling right now, and sex is all they want as well. So, but if you never come up and be out front with it and say what you mean, then they thinking that you don't just want sex. They thinking that you're dating them with the intentions of, you know what I'm saying, being serious as a relationship, and then possibly dating for marriage. So don't waste the time. Let them decide. You know what I'm saying? Don't take that option from them. I never do that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's a good point to be made right there. There's more with that one. Veronica said, yeah, just be honest, the number one key. So yeah, fellas, that they letting you know what's going on out here, man. They want the truth. But ladies, again, um, oh, this is a good question. Let me see. Jay said, how patient should a man be with a woman if she's been hurt before and still dealing with battle scars from the previous relationship? Oh, wow. Jay, that's a good question, boy. Um, I'm the type of guy, and I believe that as a man, I should be able to show the woman that I'm dealing with that I'm different than all the rest. I live off this saying that man, I'm the exception. I live every day on saying I'm the exception to the rule. I try to be the exception, and I try to be a better man than I was yesterday. So um, every day, man, about you telling the truth, starting out from the jump, you kicking off with the truth about what you have going on, automatically sparks something in her brain that says, "Oh, this is different." You know what I'm saying? This is way different than what I've been encountering because again, um, most ladies have been running into guys, you know what I'm saying, not being honest about if they're married or not, if they have a girlfriend or if she's number three or number two. So that's why I mean by, you know what I'm saying, kicking off with the truth. Now, man, month or two goes by and you're still hearing these same things about I just got my guard up and I'm not ready to date. Then fellas, you can't waste a lot of time. You have to let her heal from that. And whether she's agreeing to go get counseling or she's just gonna try to do it herself, which I don't recommend. If you're not a therapist or a counselor, you're not qualified to heal yourself. So you definitely need to go see someone about that. But to answer your question, Jay, I think 2 to 3 months, man, of you being consistent should be enough time for that woman to say, hey, this is different. I need to give it a shot. And you know what I'm saying, let go of that, you know what I'm saying, past hurt. If she can't do so, then you just have to move on. So that was a doggone good question, Jay, man. I like that one, man, for real. So yeah, Jasmine said, great content tonight. I appreciate you, Jasmine. Thank you for tuning in. Lena says, do you agree that she should heal first before entertaining a relationship? It depends on what she's healing from. Um, I say it all the time, and I had someone, you know what I'm saying, debating with me about um, relationships, past relationships. This is the main reason, and also to Jay, again, this is the main reason that proves my point and my theory on the age range before you marry. I always say men should be 35 plus and women should be in 21 to 28 when you're looking for mates and a partner, simply because the less the younger you are with ladies, the less you encounter unsuccessful relationships. Unsuccessful relationships bring trauma to the next relationship. And men, you have to think about it. Men want peace. They don't want stress. Trauma is bringing stress to the relationship. So, um, I don't. You said, do you agree? Yeah, she definitely should heal, but it depends on, you know what I'm saying, if it was just a boyfriend girlfriend relationship or was it a marriage? Because a marriage, um, um, science says that however long that the marriage stayed together. So, say for instance, they were in marriage 10 years. It's going to take half of that time for them to get over them. That's what science says, but it could be sooner. So it just depends on if it was a marriage or not. If it was just a relationship, um, I don't think I think 2 or 3 months from a man showing consistency should be enough for that woman to be like, all right, let me give this a shot. Uh Chill Will, appreciate you, man. Just tuning in for the little time you did, man. Thanks. Appreciate you. But yeah, that's why I say, ladies and gentlemen, man, ladies, you don't need to be dating your age. You need to be dating older. Men don't typically hit their financial stride until 45 to 55. That's typical. So why are you looking for 21-year-old millionaires and 21-year-old guys that make six figures? Only 10% of all men make six figures. And you're trying to look for a provider male that makes $100,000 a year and he's 21? It doesn't make sense. Date older. That's why I say men want younger women, because you've encountered less unsuccessful relationships. Thank you. Kanisha said, agree, date older. Appreciate that. Cam said, I agree, dating older. Hey man, look. It's been proven. I'm giving you the facts on it. I'm not giving you anecdotal experience. I'm not giving you what I think. I'm giving you the facts on it. Men don't hit their financial stride until 45 to 55. And you're saying, as a woman, you're hardwired to want a provider male. So if you're wanting that, why are you putting yourself at a statistical disadvantage by dating younger? You can't do that. That's why I just told the guys tonight, be able to provide a middle class lifestyle or above. So yeah. Hey, Angela. Angela is in the house. She said, "How are you doing?" I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking, man. I'm here. I'm alive, and as long as I wake up, I can do the rest. But yeah, I like these questions tonight, man. I love these questions tonight. Thanks, Shalana. She said, "Yes, great info." Yeah, young is for fun. And ladies, I'm gonna tell you something. You do not mistake. Don't mistake that men will entertain you by men entertaining you, that they take you serious for marriage. Men are going to be men because we're hardwired to have sex. So men will say what we have to get sex because that's what we want, and you control access to it. So you have to keep that in mind. Don't mistake men dealing with you and entertaining you for men wanting to take you serious for marriage and a long-term relationship. Deshaun Anthony, what's up, man? Yoshi said, man, that's some true words, bro. Appreciate it. Rita, hey, what's going on? What's going on, Miss Lady? Appreciate you guys checking in with me tonight. So yeah, I like these comments and these questions tonight, man. This is great. This is great stuff for the podcast tonight. I'm enjoying it myself tonight. So appreciate you, Deshaun, real talk. So appreciate you tuning in. So yeah, again, man, be intentional. Keisha, appreciate it. Hey, look, I'm just trying to let you guys know, man. Ladies, if men are going to tell you the truth up front, you have to change how you react to it. If you don't want to accept the lie, you have to change how you respond to the truth and change how you receive it. That's just it. So who else we got out there, man? Appreciate y'all tuning in to the Stuck in Reality podcast, as well as the folks that's listening on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and also iHeartRadio. Appreciate that. Lena said that younger man could still be 45 with that theory, financially stable, according to what you said, right? So an older woman can date a younger man if he falls into the age range of the example that you gave. Agree? Lavelle, what's up, my brother? That's my brother, man. My brother Lavelle, man. Y'all check him out, man. That's a dope artist, man, that's out there. Y'all look him up, Lavelle. He's been with, man, some of the greatest, man, Anthony Hamilton and above. So, man, y'all check out my boy Lavelle, man. Just had to get that out. Appreciate you tuning in, brother. But back to you, Lena. He can. But I'm gonna tell you something, Lena. That's the exception to the rule, and that's not the majority. The exception doesn't make the rule. Is it possible for you to find a man that's young like that and has all of that? Yes, it's possible. But you want to go off of probability. So probability versus possibility. You see what I'm saying? We're not going off the possible. We want to go off the probability. So yeah, it's possible, but it's very slim. I've been one of those guys that I've always been mature for my age. I've always dated older. It's just been my preference, you know what I'm saying? But again, people tell me that I'm the unicorn. I'm the exception to the rule. So you can't really, I'm the exception. I don't make the rule. So yeah, go off for probability versus probability. And if you possibly find that guy, hey, by all means, shoot. But the majority and the generalization says that you need to be dating older to get, you know what I'm saying, the provider male and, you know what I'm saying, all of the aspects and attributes that you want. Kim said, gotta have self-control when you are ready for the truth. Absolutely. Kim, the truth hits different, man, when you say you want something, but when you get hit with it, it's a different story. So appreciate that. No problem, Lavelle, man. Kanisha said, I love to be told the truth because it gives me options and lets me know how to deal with each situation. Absolutely. So that's why I'm telling the men today, make sure you be truthful, man. It's just fair, and it keeps all the confusion down in the long run. Brent says he was saying, as the woman, the man will still be looking for a younger woman with less encounters of trauma. Yeah. So here's the thing, ladies. For my older ladies that's tuning in, it's not over for you. It's just that men, since the beginning of time, have always wanted younger women. Now, men still do like older women, but you're now competing with the younger women now, because let's keep in mind that this is modern age now. This is the modern woman now, because we've now substituted marriage and family for career and education. So a lot of ladies have put off marriage for careers and education. So if you're one of those ladies that did that, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help. But you got to understand that if you did that, you have to take some accountability, and knowing that you did not do this in the correct manner, in the correct way. Your education is important. Your career is important, but we have to prioritize family. We have to prioritize marriage. So to the ladies that are older, you need to be having those conversations with the younger ladies so we can fix this repeating cycle. So that's the thing about that. Yes, men want women with less encounters of trauma. We want peace. We want cooperation. We want agreeableness. We want submitting women. And we don't want to come home and argue and fuss and listen to, complaints and about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're talking about. More unsuccessful relationships equal more trauma to the next relationship. Christine Brock, not at all. What? Not all. No. Again, when I come on this podcast, when I talk about relationships, marriage, and dating, I can't include all. There's no way for me to include all. So I talk about generalizations. This is the generalization of men. This is the generalization of women. I can't talk about all because I don't know all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, it doesn't apply to all older men. Correct, Lena. It doesn't apply to all older men unless they're just, out here trying to get it in. But the majority of them, if they're, let's just give this example. If a man has it going on for instance, he's a provider male, he's making close to $100K a year. He's rare. Again, 10% of all men make that type of money. That means that he has options. So if he has options and he doesn't have any children, he's looking to create legacy. He's going to want to create legacy with a younger woman. Here's why. When you were your younger self, ladies, you have to agree to this. You can agree to this. You have to agree to this because this is true. Your younger self was in better shape. Your younger self performed better in the bed. Your younger self was at your healthiest when it comes to terms of providing that and giving birth. So men are going to want to have babies with the woman that's going to have ensure a healthy pregnancy. Keep in mind, ladies, 35 is the age for high risk pregnancy. 42 is the cutoff. So if they're looking to create legacy, with younger women. Less younger women will ensure them a healthier pregnancy and also less encounters with unsuccessful relationships, less trauma. So you talk about a man that wants peace. Well, what if the man is the one that don't have peace or bring peace? See, this is what I mean, Kanisha. You can't focus on the men that don't have what you're desiring. I don't focus on women that don't bring what I need them to bring to the table. I just move on. Let's stop focusing on the men that don't have it, and let's focus on the men that do. The men that you do admire and respect. The men that do have it together. The men that are provider males. The men that do have a vision. Let's focus on those. Because we can sit here and talk about all day and talk about the folks that don't have it together. But what about the men that you respect and admire? Those are the ones that we want to focus on. Absolutely, because I want peace too, because I found peace. And if you disturb my peace, you have to go. Absolutely. Don't waste time. Again, you don't have time to waste like men do. Lena said the majority of men and women already have kids and aren't looking for a woman to have children with. Um, not the majority, Elena. A lot do, but not the majority. 54% of men are single and childless. The other 30 are married. So the majority don't have children. So there's your fact on that one. Flora says if they're looking to create legacy, that means that they need to get their act together sooner. Period. Yeah, but the thing about it, Flora, is the reason why I said men need to be 35 plus is because as a man, you have to experience life to be able to lead your woman. And as a man, you want to be more competent in a lot of areas than your woman as a man. That way you can lead properly. Uh, Men or black men, men period, Lena. No, tonight I'm not speaking to the 10%. Again, I'll run it back again. Be able to provide a middle class lifestyle. About I say about 35% of men can provide a middle class lifestyle. Middle class is about is in range of 60,000 and above before you hit six figures. So about 60, 65K to about 75K range. That's a good middle class lifestyle. So yeah, I like these questions, y'all. I like these questions. Appreciate you, Flores. You said you in the house. Good conversation. Appreciate it. So yeah, um, I was telling people today, and because here's the thing, ladies, you have to understand if you want a leader has to be able to have experienced life. He has to be able to be gone through things, hit his head a few times, know how to lead you. So don't date in your age range because he's just as experienced as you are. I see a lot of y'all saying, you know what I'm saying, y'all dated younger and or the same age and saying, man, he wasn't even experienced in the bedroom yet. I mean, he hadn't experienced life yet. So you have to give that time. So you need to be dating older, not same age and not younger. So yeah, appreciate you guys, man. Y'all are in the house with these questions tonight. Who else we got out there, man? We're not gonna hold it too much longer. We're heading on 45 minutes. So um, I've enjoyed this. Jay said, "What's the age group of middle class lifestyle?" Because I asked because I'm 28 and married to an older woman. Well, the thing about it is, I have to research the age group. I just research men in general, what they make as a whole. I'll have to do a more extensive search and see what the age group is for middle class lifestyle on men because that's something that I have not just narrowed it down to. So I'll get back with you on that one, Jay. Uh, he said, Tiffany said, what percentage of men do you honestly believe are okay with dating a woman who make more money than them? It's very slim because here's the thing. Men are hardwired to be providers. And if they don't provide, they it does something to men's pride and men's ego. And again, a lot of men, I'll just be honest with you, a lot of men are not willing to do that because the generalization of women, not all. Now listen to this, not all, but as soon as a problem occurs in the relationship, that woman will throw up in that man's face what she does for the family financial load, what she does to provide for the family. And men are not hardwired to ever be the same after hearing that. So that's why most men don't even put themselves in that situation. It's simply because of that reason. If you're enjoying the content tonight, man, y'all throw some hearts up there, man. Like, comment, and share. Share the live real quick, man. Let somebody know what we're doing tonight. I need everybody to tag one person while we're on here right now, and let them know what's going on. So tag one person and throw some hearts up there if you're enjoying the content. But to answer your question, Tiff, it's slim. It's simply because of what's going on today. Is that, you know what I'm saying? Like, the modern woman is already saying that, you know what I'm saying? The modern black woman is already saying that she don't need a man simply because she's going to school and college and getting her career first. So men are already understanding that if I go into this thing, letting her provide for me, then it's a possibility that she's going to throw this up in my face once we incur a problem in a relationship. So that's the answer to your question. A lot of men are not going to do it. And what we got right here? Lena says, I've never dated older. I was married for 12 years to a younger man and had children. Yeah, Lena, I get it. Sometimes it works, and you know what I'm saying, and sometimes it doesn't. And the goal is to get out of the game and stay out of the game. So that's what we're trying to fix now. We're trying to fix the issues that we did in the past and create a better outcome. So, yeah, I appreciate y'all for sharing this and tagging somebody. Deshaun Johnson. It doesn't matter to all men as long as we can come to an understanding when it comes to the financial situation. Yeah, some men will, and like I said, it's not a lot, but some men will. They will allow the woman to be the breadwinner. Yeah, Jay, that's what I was just saying. He said if a woman make more than me, I'm definitely intimidated because their attitudes are messed up because of their pocketbook. In general, that's it comes down to it. You know what I'm saying? Not even if it's on the front end, it can be on the back end, but most times it comes up. So yeah. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Maliva Williams, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tagging somebody as well. Thank everybody that's tagged somebody. If you haven't tagged anybody yet, please tag somebody in the live and let them know what's going on. We here and we're stuck in reality with your boy Nick Marquis tonight. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the content. So yeah, me personally, if I encounter a woman that makes more money, me personally, I don't have a problem with it. It's just that we have to set guidelines to what can and cannot happen in the relationship, knowing that if it comes up one time, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta set guidelines. If you're one of those fellas that don't mind, hey, it's cool. But make sure that you guys are on the same page. Make sure y'all have a discussion. Make sure y'all come to an agreement that if we're gonna do this and this is the best thing for our family, if this is gonna work best for us in our relationship, then let's make sure that we do not abuse the authority that's been given and that's been allowed to happen as far as financial situations. So yeah, I'm good questions, y'all. I like it. I like it, man. I was about to get up off of here, but man, y'all bringing the heat tonight. Good questions, man. Hey, who else got a question out there? If you have a question, make sure you go ahead and post it. And yeah. So Deshaun Johnson, it goes both ways. For sure. What you mean, Deshaun? Clarify before I agree or disagree. I don't like saying yeah, and I don't know what you mean. Uh, so yeah. Thank you again for tagging people out here on the live. We're gonna hold about maybe 5 more minutes, man, to see if anybody has any more questions, any more comments. Make sure you like, share, throw some hearts up there, man. And definitely, man, make sure you invite somebody to the live. Yeah, I mean, it goes both ways, Deshaun, but at the end of the day, I don't see many men just running around just bragging about, you know what I'm saying, how they just take care of women because that's what we're expected to do anyway. So I don't see that going on, you know what I'm saying, being a big factor in the relationship anyway. So if they have a problem in a relationship, that's not going to be the first thing that the man brings up. Oh, you know, I'll take care of you. I'll pay all the bills anyway because we're hardwired to do that. So yeah, and no. Yeah. So fellas, again, man, uh, well, I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna tell you this. I hate to be direct, Kanisha. She said all lies, Nick Marquis. Men do brag about what they do. Um, that means that really, uh, I hate to, you know what I'm saying, put it out like that, but that means that you probably not had an encounter with a real man, because that's not something that we do. We're expected to do this. So me providing for you is no biggie. I've been in relationships where I've given and I've provided and I've, you know what I'm saying, giving, exhausted my resources. But do you hear me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter saying, man, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? The people that I've done that for, they don't even, you know what I'm saying, hear that. It doesn't even get back to them, or I don't even talk to them about it, say it to them, because that's something that I'm required and expected to do. That's in my hardwire. So yeah, yeah, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's a different caliber of man out here. You know what I'm saying? That we don't do that. That's not something that we do. Tip says, I'm definitely appreciate the insight. I definitely appreciate the insight. I'm mindful that I am to submit to a man's leadership, even if I have the higher salary. Absolutely. Because let's just be honest, y'all. That's what we have to get back to. Because although this is a modern era, if we want things to get back to order in the sexual marketplace, with our as ladies, with our careers and our education, we should not use that as a crutch to say that, you know what I'm saying, you're better than your man, and you know what I'm saying, you're supposed to be the head and all that. We've got to get back to a hierarchy, and there's a hierarchy in everything. I often say this, and some people don't agree, but I say it all the time, and I stand by it. God owns us. I'm the head of the household. So God, me, you, kids, dog. God owns me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the head of the household. When it comes down to me and you own the kids. The kids own the dog. We all answer up. It's just how it's supposed to be. And not saying that the hierarchy means control. It means that we have a compromise and a sacrifice on the things that can be compromised and sacrificed. But as a man, I should be able to come home when there's an executive decision to be made and say, baby, look, trust me, we're gonna do it like this, and it's gonna be successful. And I should be able to make that decision without, you know what I'm saying, my woman saying, well, nah. Look, if you are with your man and you've been with him for a while, and you've been entrusting him to provide for you, to protect you, and be your structure and guidance, then you need to be able to participate in the vision that he has for your life. That means you have to be able to follow. Jay says, if a man brags about what he do for his lady, as far as being a man to that woman, he did it for clout and not to make you happy. May the work I've done speak for me. I'm with you, boy. You cooking grits. You cooking grits. You cooking grits. Carla Moore, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, if you've been with that man for over a year and y'all are still together, and he's been doing a great job of providing, and he's been doing a great job of leading, he needs to be able to come home and make an executive decision for the family. And fellas, I'm finna be hard on you for a minute. And ladies, this is for you too. If your man cannot come home and say, baby, we need to do it like this. I understand that you think this, but we need to do it like this. And that's final. I'm sorry, we got to roll with it like this. If he cannot come home and say, this is going to be like this, and on some of these decisions, on executive decisions, and that's final, and I hear another word, then there's no peace in the house. Because that man is the head of the unit. He needs to be able to lead. She said, I've never had a real man that then cause I've always been the leader in him. Oh no. What you've encountered is a beta male, not an alpha. Mm-mm. So Kanisha, no. Yeah, you haven't encountered a real man. Brent said leadership does not equal what he can do financially. No, it doesn't. Being a leader is just not financially. That man is going to be a man of discipline. He's going to be a man of character. He's going to be a man of integrity. He's going to be a man of persistence. He's going to be a man of drive. He's going to be a man of ambition. He's going to be a man that wants to protect, provide, secure. Hey, leadership is far, far, far more than just financial. But finances play a big part. But it's much more than that. Absolutely, Brent. Kanisha, you say you holler so loud. It's a beta male. It's a beta male, Kanisha. I don't know how. I don't care how you cut it, slice it. It's a beta male. Because men, see, I tell women all the time, if you got you a good man knows when to shut up, and a good man knows when to tell you to sit your ass down somewhere. Excuse my language. Excuse my French tonight. Because I'm that type of dude. I'm that type of dude. I grab you by your neck, kiss you in your throat, smack you on the back. Pow. Hey, go sit down somewhere now. Hey. And guess what that does to my woman? It makes her be like, ooh, that turned me on. You know what I'm saying? I want to cuss more, but yeah. Ooh, Keisha Perkins. And she should know when to shut up. Ooh, that's a good one. She should. She should. She should. And let me tell you this, ladies. You are a pure reflection of your man. If you're loud, if you use a lot of profanity in public, you're loud, all of that, the way that you post, that's going to be a whole nother topic for later on. But you're a pure reflection of your man. If I see a masculine woman, if I see a woman with masculine energy, I then know what her man is. Her man is a beta male. Sabrina says it depends on presentation as well. You got to explain a little bit deeper for me to agree not or disagree, Sabrina. Yolanda, you said what the F? Okay, you got to clarify what you mean. You got to clarify what you mean so we can give you insight on what we're talking about, because there's a hierarchy to this, and I think this is what's been going on. We're entrusting men. This is crazy to me. We're entrusting men to be with us, provide for us, protect us, lay his life on the line when somebody busts through those doors at night. And then we'll turn around and even give them the highest honor that you can give a man in a child. But you're not going to entrust in him and believe and follow his vision. And follow his provision and follow his goals and his life. Come on, what are we doing? Yolanda, it's obvious what I'm talking about tonight. Everybody else seems to get it. I'm talking about the hierarchy. I'm talking about divine order. I'm talking about, you said meaning male explains the plan. Yeah, I stated that at the beginning. For those of you just tuning in, my points tonight are: the first one, men have to stop lying, being upfront on the first phone conversation, because lying creates an imaginary world that doesn't exist. Be fair. Let them know what you got going on, because that means you're on the same page. Date with intention. Second point was be able to provide a middle class lifestyle or above for a woman. Men are providers. The second was have a vision. To answer your question, Sabrina. The third one was have a vision and a plan for your life/relationship, meaning date with intention, know what you want from your woman, and ask qualifying questions. So you have to explain. Oh, so yeah, if you just logging in, you got to see what's going on. You can't just come in and say what the F and you don't know what's going on. I can't come for you unless you come for me. So that's what I'm trying to see. So yeah, maybe I read the text wrong. You know what I'm saying? You said, what are you talking about, sir? So yeah, a text can be interpreted in many ways. So yeah, you got to tune in and see from the beginning. I was just laying out what we was talking about and laying out the points that I gave earlier, London. So yeah, my bad. I apologize. But yeah, Sabrina, yeah, a man is going to lay out his intention and he's going to be direct. about what he has for you and his goals for the relationship. So yeah, I'm glad she said I got it. Cool. So yeah, man, this is good tonight. I got to get up off of here, y'all. This has been fun. If you've enjoyed the content, put down there how you've enjoyed the content. And for those of you that just logged in and just tuned in, go back and rewatch this live. So I need to see y'all put down there if you enjoyed the content. For sure, Yolanda. My bad. I apologize, man. I apologize. Yeah, thank everybody for watching wherever you are tuning in from. Facebook, also Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio. And if you enjoyed the content, before we leave, go ahead and put down there, man, that you've enjoyed the content. Carla, thank you. She said, great content. Kanisha said, this was good stuff. I enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Like, comment, and share. Share this, everybody. Hey, Cornelia, go back and rewatch this live. It was good stuff, brother. Go back and rewatch this. The name happened. Hey, thanks. She said, I enjoyed the little that I saw. Brent said, this was awesome. Lena said, enjoyed the content. Appreciate you guys, man. Thank y'all so much. Sonya said, good topic. Thank you. Appreciate that. I appreciate y'all, man. Thanks so much for tuning in. Robin Jones, very knowledgeable. Appreciate y'all. I think a lot of y'all think I just, man, can just sing a little bit, man. Look, hey, this is what I love to do. This is a call, so I appreciate y'all, man, tuning in and fooling with your boy tonight, man. When is next episode? Look, I'm glad you asked, Jay. Appreciate that, man. You just did it for me right there, man. Tune in every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here with your boy, Nick Marquise, man, for the Stuck in Reality podcast. I promise you, you won't be disappointed, man. Every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can follow me on Stuck in Reality podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel, folks. Check it out. Also, you can tune in if you don't catch it here. If you're on the road and you're driving and you can't watch, you can listen to this on Apple Podcasts and also Spotify and iHeartRadio. So yeah, appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. Good info. Again, see you guys next week. We'll be discussing another topic next week, but this was good for the fellas night. I was reading the comment. Oh yeah, maybe we might do that. We might do that. So we'll see about that one. So yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, man, thank you so much for liking and sharing comments on this podcast. We can't do it without you guys. So until we meet again next Tuesday, let's stay stuck in reality. Peace. Appreciate you guys. Good night.